Okay, here we go again. And a mirror. Maybe one more time here. Okay, so start pushing this down. I have to spread it out a little ways here. Of course, when I was younger, this was a little easier, but all right, so looks like it's still spinning. Then it just starts slowly making a few sweeps to spread it out. It's starting to move on in here. Of course, I'm getting splattered with clay all over my legs. It's just too big for the pan on the wheel. But looks like it's going out okay. I'm going to move it out to a certain distance. I'm not going to put the outer flange or lip on it, but I'm going to spread it out. Then we'll do the middle, where there's an opening for the mirror, and a circular rib for the support in the middle of the mirror frame when it's fired. I don't want it to sag. Okay. Used a lot of water on this here, probably more than I should have. down a little bit here. There we go. It's getting spread out. Whoop! Lost my sponge. Seems like this is messier than usual, but alright, getting up there. Pretty good. Have to leave enough clay on the end for a little thicker lip on the outside edge of the disc. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start to spread out the center section a little bit. It's an important part of it here. Now I have a line on the batt so I can see where I went to the distance I need. When I arrive there, I'll see the black line on the batt. There's a little warning line telling me I'm getting close, and then there's the line that says don't go any further. Well, I could, but cut the mirrors to a certain size, so that way they'll fit. So spread out. I'm probably getting close. There's the warning line, the little black line there on my finger. That's a little warning line. Say, hey, I'm getting close. Now I'm going to push it back just a little bit further. Okay, now with my both hands, I'm going to create a nice rib in the middle here. Goes back a little ways. That way the mirror has a place to sit. I'll raise it up a little bit. Make sure they're nice and flat. I'm going to trim that center diameter a little bit in a minute, but I've got a flat surface there I can seal the mirror to. And then I've got a rib here now which will reinforce the mirror as it's being fired. It won't slump, but it will also give me a place to attach cut a little bit of that clay off the top. I don't need that much in there. There we go. So, push this out a little further again. Ready? And I'll get ready to put the lip on the outside. The lip, this surface and the top of the lip will meet. When it's flipped over and sitting down, they'll be flush to one another, and that'll keep the mirror flat when it's fired. Let's just sort of bring this out a little bit. Now I'm going to pull the lip on the outside up a little bit. I have to trim it off a little bit. It looks a little larger than I. Lip starting. Work that to get that just right. Take off some of the slurry to keep it from throwing a little more on me. Some of the, a little bit here, clean it up here a bit. Okay. Now with the chamois, I'm going to pull that outer edge down, around a little bit. Again, I have a dark, can't see it too well with clay, but there's a black line going around the outside edge, and I don't want to go out any further than that. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here and clean up that support ring in the middle a little bit. Round off the edges on it a little bit. Make sure this section right here is flat, so when I put the mirror in, it lays down. Doesn't have some odd looking gap between it and the clay. And you're starting to see how the back side of the mirror looks now. The staining and the carving are all going to be done on the other side. When it's leather hard, I'll flip it over, stain it and carve it. But it's at this stage here though, when it's leather hard, I'll put a couple of small holes in here and it'll be lined up with the pattern, so when the mirror is hung on the wall, just use the wire that's attached to this rib. Press this down with one of my favorite tools, a spoon. I'm sure a lot of potters use spoons. I used to go to the thrift store and buy spoons just for different sizes of them. And really handy for giving me a nice curved edge between a flat and a leather surface. For the most part, that's kind of how this is done. Basically, now I'm going to have to clean up a few little, cut a little more off the peel that off, so flush to that second black ring, which gives me the right size. Can't see it. I can see it, but you can't see it on the camera. Just see the edge of the black ring. That's just large enough for what I want to put in there. Now I could make it a little larger. I could go up to 12 inches, but I like the carving surface too. Again, that's my favorite part of the mirror, is the carving of the surface. It's more the creative part. This is more like framing a house or something. Similar to that. See, I'm just sort of smoothing out or cleaning up the edges now. Do this inside piece here. Round off the edge so it's not a rough edge. With the chamois, I'm just rounding it off. And this raised ring here is going to round it off also. So that's pretty much what it takes to make a mirror this size. See, the first time I saw one of these was a long time ago, and when I started making them, they were a lot smaller, and I just sort of worked up to this size, and I'm limited by the kiln size now, how much further I can go. But it doesn't get any easier there. And that's pretty much it. Now I'll check again to see if it's these edges are all lined up. A little higher on the outside.